Good afternoon. I thought we started off the week very well against Texas State. Played really, really well, both on offense and in defense. You know, just pretty much complete game. Very impressed in the way our kids played with a lot of effort and just you know, not only shooting the ball but executing our offense. And you know, I mean, they were averaging 62 points a game, and we held them to 42. So great effort. And then we go to UTA on Saturday, and it was just a completely different story. We didn't play as well. We started the game kind of sluggish, went down, and then actually tied the score with about 3 minutes left in the half. Kind of got it going, and then just didn't finish the second half. Just didn't get a complete game. So it's just the same thing. You know, I think the inconsistency is on our coaching. We got to do a little bit better job of getting them to play complete games and get more consistent than what we do. But you know, this week going to preparing for Georgia Southern. We'll make sure that we're prepared. A big recruiting week for us. Louisiana High School Association starts playing, as well as Texas, so we'll be out on the road recruiting. Any questions?
Coach, with all the win, lose, win, is there something common behind all that, or is it sometimes matchup, sometimes fatigue, sometimes just shooting something you can't ever predict how you're, or is there anything together, or is it really just kind of all a bunch of different reasons and different?
You know, I think there's some reasons, but I think it's just the inconsistency. You know, we have to be more consistent. You know, I tease them a lot. It's kind of how we start games. We always start kind of slow, and then, you know, depending on when our back's against the wall, it seems like we kind of perk up, and kind of how we practice sometimes. You know, and we work really hard as coaches to get them to start their practice with a little bit more effort and all. So it's been a struggle. You know, it's been a struggle since we got here. I think it's changed. It's just, you know, evidently it's not changed enough to get consistent with it all the time. And I mean, sometimes it is about matchups. We get discouraged, we get down easily, which I would think with the maturity that we do fight through it sometimes, but not all the time. And again, that's on the coaches, and we gotta hold them accountable for everything they do in practice and all that, even though we do have some maturity. So yeah, it's on us.
As far as the matchup for Saturday, it seems on paper like it'd be a good one, or how do you?
Yeah, I think so. You know, they got some height. They got a couple of good guard play. They're not extremely athletic, so it kind of creates them a little problem to guard us. And you know, again, we like to pressure in the full court. So it looks like an opportunity for us to kind of play the game that we want to in the full court. We've been pushing and running our offensive transition really, really well, so we'll try to do that. So the matchup looks pretty good. They got some height, though, like everybody else does. And, there'll be some of the things that we don't want to get into a half-court game with them. I think it's a good matchup for us. It's a must-win for us too. You know, we need to get that 10th win in the conference, and hopefully that seeding will be where we want to fall. So, you know, and then we have one more at home and one more on the road. So I think this is a big game for us. You know, it seems like every game that we've been coming up to has been big game, a big challenge. And that's what I look at our program. That's all we want. We want challenges. We want every night, every day that we have a challenge. That means we're doing something. So it'll be a good challenge.
Is it still too early to say we need to win this many games to be in this position, or are we getting close to that?
Yeah, I think we're getting close to, you know, I think if we win 10 games, we'll be in the 5 or 6 spot, you know, in the seed. You know, I really do. But it could change, you know, because of everybody's kind of bottled up in the middle of the conference. You know, you got the 2 teams that are pretty much out in South Alabama and. Who else is
Georgia Southern?
Yeah, Georgia Southern. They're pretty much out, and it's just going to be everybody else that has opportunity to get in the tournament. But I really believe that 10 wins will get us, you know, at least a 6th seed, which wouldn't be bad, you know, depending on who finishes 3rd. That's still up in the air too, you know. But if we could win out and finished third or fourth too, so which would be good for us. But you know, it's to me, it's about going into the tournament and playing well. You know, having a little bit more confidence, a little bit more consistency to win in the tournament. That's why we play all year. It's an exciting time, and it's going to be a big challenge, but we look forward to it.
Anything else, guys?
All right, guys. Thank y'all.
Thanks, guys.
Almost like you want one more question.